Hey, good afternoon guys. Hey, Tom Schlitzer here, Gots Go. Welcome to my little video demonstration of your Electrocraft controllers and amplifiers. When I got those controllers back, the one controller that was marked, the main one from the customer, strangely it had a source file but no executable, so yeah, that one wasn't going to work. But I did reload the program and it operated okay. Now what you see in front of you is a mess, by the way. I'm sorry about that. I'm very embarrassed about my shop. I have two controllers, two amplifiers, and two motors set up. This is part of my normal checkout sequence. What I'll do is I'll load a program on there, a little test program. I'll operate the mode and velocity positional mode, and then I'll also feed encoder pulses from an encoder. Since you're coming from an emulator, I wanted to kind of duplicate that, so I did come in from another controller, and over here on the center, going from P4 to P4, you can see that little cable there that's jumping between them. That is constructed the same as, let's see, what's the number over there? The 9109 2127 002 cable that's on page 54 of the manual. What it's doing is just, it's got a couple shielded twisted pairs going between, and the shield tagged off on one end. Very important you only tag off the shield on one end, by the way, so you don't get loops, and we'll get more on that in the future. I do have this connected to the Electrocraft program right now on the right controller, which is what's emulating your gripper controller. The left one is going to be simulating your press. Same with the motors. The one on the left is going to simulate your press. The one on the right is going to simulate your grippers. Sorry about the screen there. When you take a picture of a screen, it does roll a little bit because of the frequencies. I have no way of syncing it. Okay, part of the standard checkout would be to run a velocity and positional move on this, and that's just checkout of a controller before it gets shipped out. I have put this cable in, of course. I set up a program in there to run it at a velocity, and also to output the encoder pulses such as your press would from this controller out P4 and into here. This controller, your controller, is loaded with your program. I do have a jumper here that's going to emulate your start, I forgot what the name of it, it's the input 1 start pulse, which will follow the master. This is the master. This is set up as your press, your slave is your gripper, so that when we do output from one to the other, we should see